And tracking some of that cooler air pushing back into mid-Missouri. Again, we're not going back into winter necessarily, but a little cooler than that record-setting warmth we were tracking for our Wednesday. We're in the upper 50s later today, but we're stepping back up as we get into Friday, back into the 60s, low 70s by Saturday. So again, all in all, some enjoyable weather for that True Falls Film Festival. But you saw those rain chances. Here they are. As we get into a Friday night, we could even pick up a stray shower or two. I think most of that's looking like it's going to stay to our north, so we're not too concerned about that. Anything that does fall, likely going to be on the light end of the spectrum. You may not even notice it here as we get into Friday night. During the day on Saturday, I think we're going to be staying dry because that front just isn't in the picture yet. You can almost maybe pick it out in a far northwestern Missouri. That's going to slide in, and as it does, anything that gets up and going either out ahead of it or along that boundary, we're going to have to watch because there's a few ingredients in play that some of these storms could be on the stronger side of the spectrum. But you notice there's not a ton of coverage with this system. Models just kind of struggling with just how many of these storms we're actually going to be seeing as we go throughout the day on Saturday. But the ingredients are there enough so that the Storm Prediction Center is issuing an area that they're watching, again, in that green shaded area, just a low end threat at picking up some severe weather. But again, something to watch nonetheless if we do pick up something on that severe spectrum. Likely damaging straight line winds, but all threats, in all honesty, are still on the table as of right now. You notice, though, not a ton of coverage with this. This is why we've got one of those, again, lids on the environment. Normally, you cool off as you get higher up into the atmosphere. Well, that's not always the case. And as we get into Saturday night, that's not looking like it's going to be the case. It's going to be slightly warmer as you get off the ground, and that, a lot of times, will snuff out any of those thunderstorms from developing. As we get into Sunday, got another round to go. I think, again, during the morning hours, we should be staying dry. It's more so towards Sunday evening into the overnight hours that we're picking up another round of what could be some fairly heavy rain at times, especially closer to midnight. As we go throughout the day on Monday, still hanging on to those rain and even could be mixing in some snow as some of that cooler air filters in on the backside of things. Temperatures, though, back into the 70s by Saturday. We're falling into the 50s as we get into Sunday.